Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here, and today is an exciting day because the awesome guys over at HyperX have some brand new products. These sitting behind me are two of the brand new HyperX Armada gaming monitors, but what makes these special is not only the fact that they are, of course, exciting gaming monitors, which is already pretty awesome, but these are also the first gaming monitors that come packaged with a mounting arm, as opposed to your bog standard, regular, annoying desk mount. You guys know, of course, whenever you get a new monitor, typically you get your bog standard setup where, of course, you have the desk stand, put it down, takes up a bunch of your desk space. It's kind of annoying. So, of course, when you then want to make your gaming setup, you go and buy a separate arm, you mount your monitors, get them off the ground, and of course, it looks hella cool, your gaming setup looks sweet, and you've saved a bunch of space. But that, of course, normally requires you go and buy an additional monitor arm. You then want to find out if it supports your monitor, whether, of course, it's going to fit, all that stuff like that. These ones, you don't have to worry, because in the box, you will not get a regular desk mount. Instead, you'll be getting these monitor arms, which are fantastic. They are incredibly easy to set up. In fact, you can actually set them up without even needing a single screwdriver, which in and of itself is hella useful. But more importantly, they also have multiple points of articulation, so you can move them around incredibly freely, whether you want the monitor to be higher up, lower down, of course, move to the side. If you want to twist it for a vertical monitor, honestly, these things have so much customization, and it all comes in the box. So in this video, I want to talk about, of course, the brand new monitor, because the monitors themselves are also real nice, but I also want to give you guys a chance to take a closer look at the arm, because this is a really cool thing. So if you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of this, let me know if you have any questions, and of course, do be sure to keep it locked for plenty more. But let's begin. The Armada gaming monitors, first things first, they come in either a 25-inch version or a 27-inch version. The ones behind me are the 27-inch versions. And again, as mentioned, in the box, they come with the arm. Now, the arm itself is broken into three very simple pieces. You have the standard desk pillar itself, which of course, by default has the C-clamp on it, goes in the back of the desk, screw it in, and it is as simple as that. There are, of course, different ways to mount it. It does, of course, come with a desk mount if you want to sort of screw it into the top, if maybe you don't have a desk that supports the C mount at the back. Sometimes you've got like a really chunky desk. Either way, I've used that. That goes on first. You then, of course, have the mounting point, which goes on next, the little piece in between. Now, of course, it is worth noting, in the future, you will, of course, be able to mount multiple monitors on one single pillar. But, of course, because I'm running with a sample unit, those were not currently available at the time of me testing this and recording this. So that's why, for the purposes of this video, I have two different desk pillars. But again, ordinarily in the future, you'll be able to mount, in fact, you'll actually be able to mount up to 4 monitors off one single pillar. Anyway, that's besides the point. Once you got that, you then have the actual HyperX arm itself. This thing is meaty, it feels super sturdy. Of course, you have the HyperX logo on the side. You even have a cable rail running at the bottom of it. So once you plug your cables in, you can run it nicely and keep it sort of tight to the arm. So of course, you can then keep things nice and neat for when you're moving your monitors around. But one of the things that I thought was really cool is when it comes to actually attaching the monitor to the arm, instead of having to then go and put in a few different screws as you would normally do, it has a really simple click system. You just put it in, slot it in, push it down, clicks in place, and your monitor is ready to go. And similarly, if you want to take it off, you can then just pull up the lever, take it off, and it is a quick release system. So putting this all together, you can A, do it incredibly quickly, and B, you can do it without the need of a single screwdriver. Technically, there are 2 screws in the back that of course you use to fasten the different parts, but you can also manually fasten them. I personally haven't used a screwdriver yet, and it hasn't fallen apart, so it's going really well. Anyway, with that being said, once it's together, this of course again gives you multiple points of articulation. So of course you can very easily move the monitor back, forward, up, down, left, right. You can spin it if you want it to be a vertical monitor. And of course, if you want to have things side by side, you can. If you want to have them different heights, depending of course what you're using them for, you can do that as well. If you want to have this kind of cool staggered setup that I have right now, you can also do that. Honestly, you have so much freedom. But what about the monitors themselves? Well, again, as mentioned, there are 2 different versions, 25-inch and 27-inch. I have only been using the 27-inch, so they're the only ones I can actually talk about specifically. But for those of you guys curious, the 25-inch version, of course, is a 1920 by 1080 monitor. It's a full HD IPS panel. It has 240 Hz refresh rate, and it has a 1 millisecond response time. And again, it is NVIDIA G-Sync compatible. However, the one that I'm using, the 27-inch version, is instead a QHD IPS panel, which is 2560 by 1440. This one has 165 Hz refresh rate, again 1 millisecond response time, it supports HDR, and also again NVIDIA G-Sync compatible as well. So this is a fantastic monitor to use both for PC games, also for the next generation consoles. I've been playing my PS5 on this, alongside of course my PC for things like Monster Hunter, all the games that I'm playing right now, and honestly this has been fantastic. Admittedly, I haven't had it for a very long period of time, so of course I am speaking to you guys about this from sort of a, initially like a week of hands-on, but either way, from the past week, it has been a really nice monitor to use. The colors look fantastic, whether I'm playing on PC, jumping into Monster Hunter, whether I'm playing through like the new Saints Row, jumping into things like Returnal, just jumping through different PS5 games. Honestly, it looks great, and the ease of setting up the arms has been a nice welcome addition to my setup. For those of you guys wondering price, the 25-inch version goes for £449. You can of course convert that to whatever your local currency is, and the 27-inch version goes for £499. So again, not too much discrepancy there. But that's pretty much it. That's a quick look at the new HyperX Armada gaming monitors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you have any questions, by all means let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, do be sure to keep it locked for plenty more.